Hi, my name is Deborah Ann Brown Davis, and I'm the author of a true story titled My Daddy, the Devil, and Me. It's a true story that I wrote, a book about how my biological father brainwashed me from a scripture from the Holy Bible, uh, Genesis chapter 19, where Lot slept with his daughters. Um, I would just ask that you read Genesis chapter 19 so that you can really understand how this scripture was used to brainwash me when I was 15 years old. My biological father told me that it was normal for me to have sexual intercourse with him, fall in love with him, because it was done in the biblical days as well as kings and queens did it back in kings and queens days. And so it was from that moment on that I truly believed my father. He was somebody that I trusted and someone that I loved. And I looked up to him for knowledge, for guidance, for understanding. Just a little girl longing for her daddy, longing for her father's love, wanting that fatherly bond. Well, after some time went on, I was convinced, and I believed him when he told me that this was normal, it was okay. So I went along with it, and he then gave me cocaine, told me to sniff it, and I said I didn't know what it was, but I did it because again I trusted him and I believed him for who he was. This was my daddy, someone that I look like, identical to. So I wanted to be the perfect little girl for him. So I thought that if I did everything that he asked me to do, that he would love me just that much more. Well, from the time I turned 16, 2 months later, he taught me how to prostitute. Yes, my father taught me how to prostitute. He explained to me that you're not selling your body, you're selling a prophylactic. Yes, my father taught me how to sell my body and bring the money to him. So not only was he my daddy, he was my lover, he was my pimp, he was my supplier for drugs. Because once I started using the drugs, I became highly addicted to the drugs. I don't want to tell you the entire story of how I fell in love and carried on a 21-year relationship on and off with my biological father until the age of 36 years old. 21 years that I carried on this on and off relationship with him, believing in my mind that this was somebody that I could marry one day, that this is somebody that I could spend the rest of my life with one day. How insane was that? Yes, I call it sanity. I'm just grateful to God today. I'm so grateful that God came down and chose me. And he let me know, Deborah, this is not the life that I have for you. He told me to come to him. I had to bring it to the Lord because I was so deep in the horrible pit of miry clay. My mind was so messed up. I didn't know whether I was coming or going. I never believed that I would amount to anything one day. But I heard the voice of the Lord. He called my name, and I answered to the call. And I'm so grateful to God today that He chose me, a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, and a peculiar people that should show forth praises unto Him that has called me out of the darkness and into the marvelous light. I want you to go out and get my Daddy, the Devil and Me. It's available on my website at www.mydaddydevil.com. Deborah, Debra, Brown-Davis.com. My book is available nationwide at online bookstores. However, if you order it from my website, it is free shipping, free handling, and this tax free. I decided to make it free shipping and free handling and tax free for the locals, my local readers. So therefore, I will keep it tax free, shipping free, and handling free. But go out and get your copy of My Daddy, the Devil in Me, a harrowing true story of how I fell in love with my biological father, was led down a horrible, horrible road, and how God brought me out of the darkness and into the marvelous light. Thank you. Be blessed.